Hello everyone, and today I'm going to read a My Little Pony fanfic. It's called Spike the Great and Powerful Casanova. Let's begin. Spike the Great and Powerful Casanova, Chapter 1. Winter swept in Ponyville. A layer of white snow covered almost all the roofs of the little town. The dirt road was almost unrecognizable. The snow was making almost impossible for the ponies could pass without special shoes, not to mention the cold infernal held it. Yeah, well, that was funny. Ponyville Public Library was no different. Well, yes, it was, because Twilight had magical protection in such cases, but the cold still got through. They were not as frozen as they would be if they did not, so we were fine. Twilight in the library was reading the book of supernatural incantations. Zikora had recommended her after the incident of the blue flowers, and Spike, he was in the kitchen making some hot chocolate for Twilight and for him. Smelled good inside the kitchen, chocolate boiled in the pot, while Spike put on his pink oven mitts to take the pot and serve chocolate into cups. While Spike doing this, Twilight in the room continued his extensive book. She read it complete easily, about 3 times ellipsis points that night, and could not find what she wanted. Read and reread, and nothing. Oh, inverted question mark, where the hell is it? Twilight said with exasperation, as she closed the book and threw it aside. She wouldn't mistreat a book. The poor thing was not to blame. The blame was his fucking brain, unable to find what he wanted in 600 single pages. Spike, hearing the commotion in the room, let the chocolate aside and trotted over to see what had happened. Inverted question mark, are you okay, Tweet? Spike stopped short, as he watched Twilight mist and dash inverted question mark. Why do you kiss that book? Twilight threw the book back flushed. She didn't want to Spike see her like this. I knew it was a bad habit to kiss the books, when he behaved rudely with them. What did chocolate? Oh right. Spike forgot what he saw and ran to chocolate, not wanting to be toasted more. Inverted exclamation point, chocolate ready. Yelled, while walking quietly with a tray with 2 cups of chocolate in it. Thanks Spike, you're the best, Twilight said, taking his chocolate magic. Yes, I am. I'm glad you read the book I gave you on your birthday about modesty. Yes, Spike, I too sat next to Twilight. What, inverted question mark, do you read? Do not mention it. Was looking for something about love potion. I realized. Well, I gave him a menacing look. I wanted to find a solution for falling in love. Says in the story of the love potion had rare cases in which the effect is not just to spend the full hour without being. Say that there is an antidote that can counter the spell. Really, I guess that would be useful. Yes, I would, but I cannot find the page. Where is the antidote? Twilight looked worried. Spike didn't like seeing her like this. Oh come on Twilight, don't worry, I find, is a book of nearly 400 pages, must be there. Actually has 600 no, wait, only has 599, missing page should contain the antidote. Are you missing a page? Spike asked. Inverted question mark, do you know what happened to the page? Twilight asked, looking at him with suspicion. Hey, I don't think, Twilight, have you ever seen a dragon sneezes? Spike asked with some shame and guilt. Oh great. I'm sorry Twilight, I'll get another new one, with rubies and the bearded stars will signing, but please forgive me. This Twilight amused, as he started to laugh. Spike knew that he was saved. Spike, don't worry, it was an accident, at least you do not hide it to me this time. They laughed a little before finishing their hot chocolate and go to bed together. The night was still cold and did not want to end up with a cold. On the outskirts of Ponyville, a small wooden carriage with bold colors on one side and large green graffiti clear medium which said fog. The coach rested, apparently a protective spell against cold, very basic so it could be fairly habitable. Within the same carriage had some candles, enough to shine. In front of candles stood a blue unicorn sitting, while reading several books at once, floating all around you, while with the same magic mescla some final ingredients to complete the potion being developed under it. Now, a little rainbow juice, the shape with a pen of Pegasus, and done. The great and powerful Trixie has developed a powerful potion. Trixie dropped the books around and stared at the potion that had been developing for more than 3 hours. Now, what's the point? Had not thought about that. Inverted question mark. Should I taste it? No, do not think as wise. Your screams don't help any. Mike, I can choose what to do. Shouted exasperated to his own pet, which lay on a small chair. I'll try it with a mouse then. After all, they are in Ponyville. He left the small jar on a shelf and covered with a towel and lay down on a bag of potatoes what she found, stole, out there. Tomorrow try to recover, put a magic show with real magic, should reach Ponyville. However, the damn snow would not facilitate it at all, had done nothing but trip and stumble in the snow flecking. Surely Twilight had a spell to pass easily through the snow. She can do it all with his magic, after all. He closed his tired eyes, was dead, lacking food, water, respect, even power. Right now all I could do was levitate some things, have breakfast, morning wind something, would regain his strength. Surely Twilight had a good breakfast. Demons. Another time I was thinking about it, had promised herself not to fall into that nonsense of jealousy and melodramas. No, should be strong, humble. Now was the great and humble Trixie, or something. Did not remember. That day I was thinking clearly. Surely Twilight was thinking with enough. He had to sleep something. His mind went crazy. If I did. Ponyville, the night was cold, very cold. Hellishly cold. To be continued. That includes Chapter 1.